What's up, guys? Welcome back to the TMG podcast. Cody couldn't be here, so we have a AI-driven Cody in this screen right here.
Hi. What's up? It's Cody Co. I love to do YouTube videos.
We're going to clone this a bunch of times and then eventually do it for myself and then us together, and we're going to install these in various malls across America.
It's going to be so funny.
Cody board, where am I in the mall?
You are in the bathroom.
I love that he's frozen already. We have to work out these bugs.
Am I actually frozen?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're all right. It's okay, man. I mean, even if we couldn't get the AIU working today, we do have a new soundboard loaded with.
No way.
Look at, yeah.
Wait, I'm on the soundboard?
Merry Christmas.
Awooga!
And do it again.
Awooga!
Let's fucking go. Fucking figures that the first day that I'm on the soundboard, I can't actually be there in person to fucking press the button myself. Figures, dude, great.
What's up, guys? This is the TMG podcast. This is today's free episode. If you want this episode ad-free and an extra bonus episode, you can find that right now on our Patreon at patreon.com/tinydk. And if not, then enjoy this one. Holy fuck, Jamie! Can we get a clip of that deer him getting hit by that car?
The mystery of the flying saucers may soon be solved.
If you've never smoked weed at literal Woodstock, you're not a stoner. Goodbye.
The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
I'm gay as fuck. I'm trying to get my arse eaten.
The so-called flying saucer.
Look at all these fucking chickens. Malone Brown, you hear this fool? No. Malone Brown dick in your mouth? No!
Please look at all the signs. Fasten your seatbelt and get ready for debate.
Everyone, it just seems like we always have some big news, but we have some big news again.
Today is some very exciting big news, though.
It is.
I would say it's extremely exciting for us.
Yeah. You know, you all loved our finance team so much, Ben and Emil, that we have gone ahead and put a feed into their office, and we're going to be launching a new show called The Trillionaire Mindset, and it will be hosted by Ben and Emil. Yeah.
Yep. And well, why don't I tell you what it's about? All right. Let me just off the top of the dome right now. I'll just kind of improvise a description of the show for all of you. Okay. Hosted by Ben Kahn and Emil DeRosa, a deranged Wall Street trader and his skeptical best friend, The Trillionaire Mindset highlights the funnier side of the financial world, analyzing popular stocks and rising trends in social media. Ben and Emil dive deep into the hilarious underbelly of our economy. Check out the first episode this Monday, October 4th. How was that for just like kind of a off the dome?
That was pretty good for off the dome.
Would you say I nailed it?
I think more than nailed it. I think you did it perfectly.
Okay, cool, thanks.
It's so crazy that just came to you like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my thing is marketing descriptions.
Yeah.
It's like my freestyle. It's my version of freestyle. I can just bang those out.
So yeah, Ben and Emil have their own show starting October 4th. You can watch the episodes video. You can watch the video episodes here on the YouTube channel, or you can go ahead and look them up on your favorite podcasting app. And
yes, actually, it would really help us if you guys went to your podcasting app and subscribed, or went to the Spotify and subscribed to Trillionaire Mindset. The feed is live right now, so you can go subscribe before the first episode drops, and that'll be this Monday that it's going to drop. And it's a fantastic show. It really is. I'm really stoked for it. They're like us, but like smarter, and they actually talk about real like current events and not just pooping and farting.
What do you mean, man? We talk about real current events, dude. YouTubers boxing really important stuff.
They're like us without the NFTs and YouTuber boxing.
Yeah. Then they're like, so what is there? No, they talk a lot about finance. Ben, for what it's worth, He's a self-taught day trader. He's been doing it for 10 plus years, and he's got some crazy stories. So, yeah, these guys will, when you hear that phrase, the money's calling, that's Ben and Emil. All right, those guys do the money talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out, October 4th. It's gonna be good.
Shares are just getting hammered this morning. Every day they're pounding it.
Welcome to the Trillionaire Mindset. Who the hell are we?
What is this?
It's not about helping you get rich quick. I'm not here to piss on your rainbow.
Shut up.
I swear to God, I'm gonna make you money.
God, you're so boring. We're going to the moon, everyone.
It's raw human emotion. It's greed, elation, euphoria.
Ben!
2011, my dad dropped dead.
Oh my God. What's going on with Daddy's money?
I gotta go. I think I had lost $12,000 just like that.
What? Yeah. You got suckered in. Quit while you're ahead. Or
Quit.
12,000 down. Give me one more chance. You made $1 million. Should we give out your address?
You're gonna have to pay the IRS $520,000.
Have you ever gotten insider info?
No. What did you say?
That's all it takes, folks.
That's the Trillionaire Mindset at work.
Yeah. Very stoked for it. So yeah, again, that's on here or any podcasting apps. And follow them on social media too. I think their accounts are Trillionaire Pod.
Yeah.
So go ahead and look that up. So yeah, anyways, new show. Very exciting for us as a studio now.
Yeah, I mean, we should, I guess, maybe tell everyone this is our first venture into creating. We want to create a production studio, and we're starting with video podcasts, and we just want to take what we've been able to do, doing the first podcast in space. We want to be able to extend those capabilities to all kinds of different people, and create fun shows that you guys can watch in addition to us. So
exactly, very exciting stuff. So thank you for checking it out.
yeah, because you all have to check it out, or we will piss, shit, and fart and cry on camera.
Or we'll just keep talking about those things like we've always done.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of which, show me the updates on the soundboard that are not. Are there any more?
Oh yeah, dude. There's
Facebook Go Live.
That's a fucking good one.
this one might be me. Yeah, that's a nut kick.
Wait, do we have oh yeah, we had that last week. Yeah.
Here's one. Blowfish 2.0.
Oh fuck. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Sounds like a Blowfish auto tune.
that noise came out of your face.
Why does it sound like I'm singing?
I don't know. I guess you were harmonizing, choking to death on a carrot.
Guys, if you can't already tell, if you're listening to this on audio, I'm not in the same room as Noel right now. I'm not in space. Couldn't get to a beam up location. And I might say fucking and go to the Harry Styles concert tomorrow.
Oh wow, are you gonna buy some VIP tickets? You gonna do the meet and greet?
Yeah, maybe I will. I would love to.
That'd be a good bit.
A great bit. What would I do though? What would I say to him?
Nothing.
I mean, I think I would just be fucking nervous, honestly. I think that we would talk about a bit that I could do, and then I would walk up and be, Harry, so good to meet you, dude.
Nah, you should just go in there and stone cold it like he will. Like, I bet you when he does meet and greets, he's pretty checked out. Like he's just, stiff as a board. Or maybe he's super welcoming, but either way, you should just go in there and act like you don't want to be there. But also,
yeah, dude, my girlfriend really loves you.
yeah.
Dude, I gotta pick. My girlfriend loves you. I don't know who you are, but my girlfriend loves you. So I don't know. Dude, she's gonna freak out, man. Can I just get a picture? She's gonna freak out, please.
Yeah, no, you should walk up solo, like not even with Kelsey. You should be by yourself when you walk up. And then he's like, "What's up, man? Thanks for coming to the show." And you just go, "Oh yeah, it's whatever. My girlfriend wanted to come. I don't really listen to your stuff." And then throw up the deuces to the camera.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking Two Direction. Let's get this picture. Whatever, wrong direction. Now this.
Yeah, whatever.
What'd you say?
Yeah, whatever. Watermelon boy. Let's take this pic.
Watermelon boy.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say this is how it would actually go. He'd be like, "Hi, mate. How are you?" And I'd say, "Good. Nothing."
No. Dude.
How are you? Nothing. I mean, good. Fuck. What's up with you?
No, that's when you got to double down and mockingly speak English back. When he's like,
oh yes, that's what it. Yeah.
Hey mate, how are you? Hey mate, how are you? Who am I? Who am I, dude? Who am I?
Who am I, bro?
Oh, do you like
Hey,
watermelon?
mate, how are you? Welcome to the show.
I was formerly in One Direction, but I left to form my own group, 1D, because there's only one dick on this tour. Who am I, bro?
Hey, dude, let's get this fucking picture. Hi, mate. How are you? Welcome to the show. Shut up, loser. Let's get this fucking picture. Whatever, dude. My girlfriend loves you. I don't get it. You smell weird.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have to do it, man. I wonder how much.
How much do you think the meet and greet tickets are for that dude? Probably like $10,000.
I don't know. Let's. Can we get some quick research on that? Let's do an over under. I'm saying like 3,000 to get within breathing space, and 5,000 to touch him.
Do you think they have that like listed on SeatGeek? It's like smelling distance.
Yeah.
3K.
Good deal.
Yeah, just like seeing distance is like $1,500, and that's like from 100 feet away. You can just kind of see them in the distance.
Yeah.
And then smell, and then touch.
Yeah.
Is pretty. Did you see that fucking clip of that? The guy dressed up as what's his face? Some Disney character. He's like a performer at Disney World or whatever, and the girl comes up and like grabs his chest, and he's like, "All right, fuck off! Don't do that."
No.
Did you see that?
No.
It's pretty wild.
He was Gaston.
Oh. Was he like?
Was who?
Gaston.
He was from
Gaston.
Yeah, from Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, GT Kombucha.
That's right. That's right. There's not a joke. This is a real ad for GT Kombucha.
It's finally happened.
You guys remember GT Dave, right? The kombucha king that invited us over to his lair to fuck around with his art and mess with his concrete furniture. Well, since then he's been sending me his kombucha on the regular, and I mean, I used to say it, and I'll still say it. Shit slaps. It truly does. I love his kombucha. I drink it all the time.
Look, if you're like me and you like to try to eat healthy, but on occasion you slip up and you put the little no-no foods in your body, that's where GT's Synergy Kombucha can come to the rescue. It gets rid of any bloat or an upset stomach that you might get, usually on your Mondays. Be honest, that's when you're giving in, huh? As well as it gives you a good midday lift, and when you feel like you're starting to crash. It also does wonders for your immune system, which is crucial these days because, pandemic, little thing going around called COVID, and we need to stay healthy. So GT Synergy also has flavor to suit whatever vibe you're into. You can go with fruity flavors like guava, mango, or pineapple. Or if you need an extra boost, you can reach for the ones with fresh ginger like Gingerade and Trilogy. They both burn so good.
You can find his stuff basically everywhere you shop, from mom and pop natural stores to Whole Foods to even mega stores like Walmart and Target. But when you're shopping, don't be fooled by the canned crap or watered down booch that is out there. These discount brands don't add up to what GT's Synergy has. Not only is his the best tasting and the real deal, but each bottle has 9 billion probiotics. That's billions with a B. So every bottle, regardless of the flavor, will make you feel amazing. Oh, and that's also why they need to be kept cold. This shit is literally alive.
Yes, when you're on your next shipping trip, check out GT Synergy Kombucha. I guarantee, even after your first bottle, it'll rock your world, man. So go check out their website, gtslivingfoods.com. That's GTSLIVINGFOODS.com, or on their Instagram, GT's Kombucha, GTS KOMBUCHA.
Meet and greet ticket prices $1,000 to $5,000 per ticket.
See? So I had the under, I guess. Yeah, $5K. I want to talk to someone who's paid $5K to meet him. What does that even entail?
Yeah, like, do you get to talk to him, or is it just like the handler is like, all right, stand right here?
Yeah.
Like,
is it like Bieber, where he just stands there and he doesn't say anything?
Yeah. All right, let's make this quick. I got 15 girls in the green room right now. Let's make this quick. That dude fucks, man.
Does you think so?
Yeah, he does. I know for a fact.
How do you know?
I know people that know people.
Did he fuck you? Is that how you know?
He didn't know. I don't know. I don't know because he fucked me. I just know because I just know.
You just know?
Smashes. Yeah.
How substantiated? Like, do you know someone who's like 2 degrees, 1 degree?
I mean, 2 degrees probably.
2 degrees. And he's confirmed. He's
fucker.
A fucker. 2-degree confirmation. He is a fucker.
He's a fucker. I can confirm. Did you watch? Please tell me you watched Squid Game.
I haven't, man. I wanted to.
Oh,
I know.
Dude.
I'm going to watch it.
You know what it's about?
Yeah, I vaguely know the premise. Don't spoil. Do not spoil.
Fuck, I wish we could talk about it.
We can next week when you actually are on the ship.
Yeah, so that shit rocketed up to number 1.
Yeah.
Like the day it came out.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't want to talk about...
it's like a...
I don't want to talk about anything that's, number 1 other than Addison Rae's content, because I just want to be angry.
Yeah, I don't want to watch anything good anymore, actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's like... So it kind of I didn't know what it was about at first, and all my friends were talking about it, so I was like, okay, I got to check this out. And I started watching it, and it's Korean. The show's Korean, so they dubbed it all over in English.
Yeah.
Like, it's dubbed.
Yep.
But, like, the voice acting is fucking horrible.
Yeah, Netflix does not do good voice acting.
What? Like, I don't understand. The show, like, I wish I spoke Korean so I could actually watch the original, because I'm sure the acting is incredible. Like, visually, it's incredible. You can tell they're acting really well.
Yeah.
And the voices are just so, like, lame and lacking energy and emotion. It totally throws you off. And the show is that good where it still, like, because they're, what the fuck? What's the word I'm looking for here? I brain farted.
Fucker?
In spite of that, I don't know. It's still really fucking good. You should check it out.
Yeah, I mean, Korean cinematography and Korean filmmaking in general is super powerful. I'm trying to remember this horror movie from like 10 years ago. I always bring this up as an example. It was like really popular. God, wish I could remember the title. Cinematography on that, or the filmmaking of that movie was mind blowing. So yeah, even with that show Dark, I'm pretty sure Netflix did the voiceovers for that, and it's the Power Rangers had better vocal dubs than that. It's I can't, I don't understand. And it's almost like when they go to cast, they look at the character and they're like, who is the opposite of this person? Is this a strong, intimidating character? Cool, let's hire someone with negative testosterone.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And some of the voices are like so annoying, and it just makes the character kind of unlikable. I wish I could see the original, because I know that this character is probably dope.
I'm just imagining someone who did the voiceover work for one of these characters listening to the show being like, okay, ow.
I mean, I'm sorry if you did, but it's probably not your fault.
Yeah. Like, damn.
I don't know whose fault it is, that's not an easy thing to do, obviously, to match the energy of something that's happening on screen in front of you.
Yeah. You could probably, actually, if anything, Netflix is probably like, we don't want good voice acting. We want bad voice acting, because that's how we keep people talking about Netflix.
Yeah. Did you see the numbers? I just read some tweet. the numbers that Netflix pulled in. See
From
if I can find this real fast.
from He's All That.
Just from He's All That. No, I just mean in general. I mean, probably for that show too, but just in general.
Yeah.
Like their top 10 shows. There was some slide that leaked from one of their decks. Did somebody send us out in talking points or something?
Maybe.
Or did I just see it on Twitter randomly?
You probably just saw it on Twitter.
It was the top show was the new, what's the British show? I think it's newish maybe. Not Downton Abbey.
Great British Bake Off.
Yeah, that one. That's the top show.
Going Down on Abbey. Is that the one?
There it is, right here. How'd you find that?
I just Googled it.
82 million accounts.
Damn.
Watch that show. What's the show called again? Bridgerton.
So it's not Going Down on Abbey.
Not Going Down on Abbey. That's on a different website.
Got it.
Quiet.
Yes.
Unequivocally.
Bridgerton season 1. What is that about? A rural pub?
Is that a British show even?
Bridgerton.
I mean, it just sounds British.
It definitely sounds British. Yeah, like 2 bridge builders living in like the northern UK. And they discover a drag club and they end up liking it or something. I don't know.
Go to the slide with the accounts. So that's 82 million accounts watch that. So that's like, I mean, how many people per account do you think on average there is? Probably 2 at least.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking insane.
Is the UK still in lockdown?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know. I was just trying
Sex Life season 1, 67 million. That's all because of that dude's dick.
On TikTok. TikTok really is the way, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 67 million people saw that dude's penis.
No, more than that. Probably 100 million people saw that dude's dick.
Damn, he's got a viral dick.
And it wasn't even that good.
Tell us more, man. Was Harry's
Honestly,
better
like,
when he
not
fucked
even that
you?
good of a dick. What? Harry Styles is better.
Yeah, was Harry's better when he fucked you?
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable. Still, number 7, Tiger King, 64 million.
Yeah, and they're making another one. Do you hear that?
Yeah, say what you want.
So whack.
Say what you want. People loved it. You know?
Don't make another one. Just leave it. Stop
just,
doing that.
Just leave it. I agree with that. How was Stranger Things number 5, man? Especially season 3. Who cared? Garbage.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Oh, my favorite though on the right side, top 10 films, Army of the Dead, number 9.
Wait, is that one that Zack Snyder one?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
I've actually, this is not really my own theory, but it kind of is. I basically concluded to myself that good isn't good. You either want to be you either want to be bad or really great, but you don't want to be just good. Because bad, and I'm specifically talking about in entertainment. If you're bad, people love watching your continual dumpster fire. You'll always sell tickets because people want to watch you melt down. And then if you're like exceptional, people want to see you be that. But if you're just good, no one fucking cares.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not signing multi-picture deals from being good.
No.
You either do that by being horrible.
Yeah. You either got to be great, and that's not a jab at Addison. This is just sort of a thing of the the industry overall, as they either want dumpster fires or geniuses, but nothing in between. So, if you're just a good actor, maybe consider being awful.
Yeah.
Next time you go out
drop out of acting school.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit.
When you do your auditions, do it fucking god awful.
Do it with someone else's voice.
Yeah.
Dub over your own audition tape.
Just mix it up. Do whatever it takes to completely fuck off the opportunity. You'll be memorable in that way.
Fuck, that'd be pretty fucking funny, actually. You like are going in for like a frat dude part, you know, which is all I ever go out for. And you dress like you're in Bridgerton or something. Just like tweed suit. Just go the complete wrong part. And do the whole thing in a British accent. And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, go in there in Civil War reenactment clothing. You know, do the whole thing like you were Ulysses S. Grant, you know.
Like, here's the thing though, you can't go in anywhere anymore. They're all self-tapes.
Even better, man.
Exactly. So you could really do some crazy shit. Like you could deep fry the video.
Oh yeah.
Like just turn the saturation up to 5,000.
Did you just say saturation? Oh. Literally unplug your computer and go jump in a river, dude. Your career is over.
Idiot.
You just said saturation on a podcast.
What the fuck is Harry Styles gonna think of me if I fuck up a word like that when I'm meeting him?
Oh my God, guys. You heard it here first. Cody said saturation.
So embarrassed.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Honey.
Listen, guys, we all shop online every day, pretty much.
Yeah, we do.
I know. I buy something pretty much every single day.
Tell
online.
them.
And plus, Christmas season is coming up right around the corner. We're all going to be shopping online a lot.
Yep.
And we've all seen when we're shopping online that promo code field taunt us at the checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart.
Yeah, Honey supports over 30,000 stores online. They range from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands, even food delivery. Imagine you're shopping on one of those sites, maybe one of your favorite sites. You check out, the Honey button drops down, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. You wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons that it can find for that site, and bam, if it finds a working coupon, you'll just watch the prices drop.
It's saved us hundreds of dollars countless times on buying studio equipment.
Yeah.
And it's also found its over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings.
Bam. If you don't already have Honey, you could straight up be missing out on free savings. It's literally free and it installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you do yourself a solid and you support the podcast. So you can get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/TMG. That's joinhoney.com/TMG. Anyway, you were saying, yeah.
Turning up the situation.
Yeah. Deep fry your audition tape. Oh, bro, no. When you go out to audition, you should just do a totally different script.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like when your agents are like, what the fuck? Like, I just thought it was better. I actually just did. Yeah. This was a different audition tape. I just thought the script was better, so I did it for this one too.
Yeah, I did this one around 2 p.m. What time is it now? 4 p.m. Yeah, this one didn't go so well, so I'm gonna try it with you guys, and I think I'll be able to nail it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I mean, I think what else could you just be fucking terrible at? I mean, I guess I'm targeting entertainment. I can't speak for anything else, but
you could kind of do the same thing that we were talking about with the Harry Styles meet and greet. Like you could just be really mean.
Yeah.
So like, what's up, pussies? Cody Co 5'9", which is tall enough. Don't fuck with me. And I'm reading for the part of I don't remember the fucking name. All right, let's go. All right, let's get it.
Halfway through the
God, this writing sucks.
Yeah. You get into character and then break to be like, whoever wrote this fucking blows.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta bully them a little bit. So that's like, it's like class. It's like the game,
Yeah.
Yeah, throwing some. God, who wrote this? Anyways, I'll have the sandwich. Sandwich.
Who orders a sandwich like that?
Who orders a fucking sandwich at 6 p.m.? It's not like realistic at all.
If I could just ad lib here, this is probably how I would have did it, and then you remix it, and then you're like, anyway, yeah. So I'll do it your way though, because whatever, it's your script. Can I order a sandwich?
because I'm an idiot ordering a sandwich at 6 p.m.
Yeah, man. If there's ever been any advice to take away from this podcast, it's be awful or be great.
Yeah. No, vice versa. Be great or be awful. Don't be in between.
Yeah. What else is on this list? What? Six Underground? Yeah, that's that Michael Bay film. That guy, man. That guy. He can't be stopped. I enjoyed that movie because of how Michael Bay it was. Bird Box is still number 2.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Gee.
And it wasn't that good.
Yeah. Yeah, those
89 million accounts watched Bird Box.
Damn. Julia Roberts has pull.
It's not her.
Who was it then?
Sandra Bullock.
Oh. Same thing.
Same thing.
Let me look at them side by side real quick. All right.
Listen, in the same vein of don't be good, just be awful or great. Did you see? Do you remember the show Superstar USA?
No.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm. Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts are very different looking people. That's my bad.
Similar age though, right? Like same generation of actors.
Yeah. Julia's 53, Sandra's 57. How dismissive was that? Same thing. Yeah, totally.
I mean, they kind of look similar.
Yeah. They both look like...
They're both brunettes.
They both look like moms.
Yeah.
You know? They could be someone's mom.
Yeah.
You know, which one did Miss Congeniality? That was Sandra Bullock. Yeah. And then Julia Roberts did the Law movie, right?
The Law movie?
Yeah, she played like some like lawyer. What was that famous ass movie? Aging myself here. Aaron Brockovich.
Pretty Woman. That was Julia Roberts.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah.
I don't know these movies. I'm 16. I'm just, I'm going off of what I've seen on TikTok. But anyway, yeah, you said speaking of things that are fucking horrible.
Yeah, so Superstar USA was a reality show.
Uh-huh.
They basically cloned American Idol. I think this was in 2004. They cloned American Idol, but instead of looking for the nation's best singer, their goal was to find the nation's worst singer, but make them think like they're the best.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so like they basically pranked them for an entire season of a nationally syndicated reality show. It was as big as American Idol. I fucking watched it every week. They made these people truly believe that they were really good singers, and at the very end, but it goes way deeper than that. It's like they gave them, they let them meet with like one of the best vocal coaches. They got them makeovers. They took them house shopping so that when they're superstars after the show, they know like what type of house or like mansion and car they want to buy. And then the very last episode, was the only episode that they did in front of an actual live studio audience, because the rest of the show, they couldn't figure out how to make the audience be in on it, because it's such like a fucked up concept that the audience would definitely ruin it. So the very last episode, the finale, the way they did that is by telling the audience that these were Make-A-Wish kids and that it was their wish to sing like on a show like this, like on an American Idol type show. And like these people are genuinely like the worst singers I've ever heard in my entire life.
Is there a positive in here somewhere? Or do they all just end up blowing their brains out?
That I like Googled them afterwards, because we did a video on it, and I Googled it afterwards to see if I could find like what the winner is doing now. And I couldn't find it. She like has kids somewhere, and I think she's fine. But like, I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, that like the 5 years of her life after she was done with that show must have been complete hell. Like, imagine going back to your small ass town, knowing you just got like humiliated for months in front of the entire country.
Yeah, you got dunked on.
Yeah.
Picturing like the boardroom in that moment being like, yeah, we should do this. It's so funny.
I know. Dude, it's the guy that made the fucking Bachelor.
Oh, Ryan Seacrest?
No, what? He didn't make the Bachelor.
Oh, well, he made I Want to Marry Harry, and that's just as bad, so.
Oh, I saw your video on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all right, but, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, reality shows used to be just, this guy, Mike Fleece.
That is so.
This is the winner.
Dark, bro.
It's fucked up, dude.
Okay, listen. I'm not trying to stereotype anybody, but when you hear Make-A-Wish Kid, is this what you think?
What do you think of? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like someone walking around and belting their heart out. Like, I don't know much about Make-A-Wish children, but I believe they're in a very precarious state of being. And I just don't know if running around singing is... I'm just saying as an audience member, wouldn't your bullshit meter go off at some point? Like, wait a second.
Well, it gets super awkward at the end because the announcer, like the host, tells her what the point of the show was, like in front of the audience. And the audience is super confused. So like nobody is really, like they don't know what to do. He's basically like, we were trying to find America's worst singer and you won. And she's like, what? And the whole audience is like, because they got duped too. So they're like, what the fuck is going on?
So we've been doing Black Mirror stuff since 2004 is what you're saying.
I'm saying it's gotten way better.
Yeah.
I'm saying it used to be like the early 2000s were super Black Mirror-y.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
in terms of entertainment. Like, do you remember the Black Swan? Remember that?
No.
Dude. Oh my God. You never watched that show?
No, pull it up. I might recognize it.
They basically, the whole point of the show was to take, like ugly people and give them tons of plastic surgery until the point where they're like, quote unquote, hot. And I'm talking lipo, I'm talking like implants, like dental procedures, face reconstruction, everything. That was the show. And then they did a reveal at the end. They had them work with like a life coach, like all, and then like, it's basically it's so fucking dark, man. So dark.
Irreversible changes. Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe pull up I don't even want to watch a clip of that, actually. It's fucking crazy.
I'm looking for it. Are you sure it's called Black Swan?
Black Swan, yes.
Really?
Hold on, I'll send you.
Are you sure that...
No, sorry, it's called The Swan.
The Swan, got it. Yeah, Black Swan is with Julia Roberts.
Yeah, that's a movie, sorry. Wait, was it?
No, it was Natalie Portman.
Yeah. Same thing, dude. Yeah, just called The Swan. Just search The Swan reveal. I mean, just so you guys can
really get the vibe,
really get some perspective on how fucking crazy.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade. No one's listening to this episode for any type of real dialogue. Anyone listening at this point is just doing us a favor.
She wanted to be.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and they got an English person hosting it? Oh, yeah. Even better. No. Wait, let's get the first 15 seconds. Let's hear this.
You can just run it, actually.
4 minutes is kind of long, but yeah, let's rip.
I mean, we could just do a little reaction right now, because it's...
claiming that she wanted to be invisible. Dr. Yanni, do you think she's still going to want to hide from the outside world?
When Marcia got here, she was extremely socially anxious, very isolated, but she's worked hard in therapy, and I think she knows now that not only does she deserve to be respected, but she's...
Yo, pause. This therapist just violating all principles...
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Of being... Yeah, all principles of being a therapist. Like... Not only the confidentiality part, but like, a therapist is supposed to teach you to be, emotionally strong and believe in yourself. And she's like, you should definitely change your face. It's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. She came to us and she was an absolute swamp donkey.
The therapist is like, she was ugly as fuck, but now I think she's completely gonna slay. All her new work is serving. All right, who else is? I wonder if any of these doctors still work after this show. God damn.
There's no way.
Let it run.
Bro, what was your plan to bring out her beauty?
I think Marcia felt invisible because you really couldn't get a good feel for her features. So the idea was to make her more distinctive, just really bring out her inner beauty.
Well, we'll witness the results in just a moment.
You tiptoed around that. You gotta give him credit.
Marcia we met 3 months ago.
Yeah, he definitely tiptoed on that shit.
I don't want people to notice me. I don't want people
We just wanted to
see
make her features more distinct.
I've got hair. I feel completely unbearably disgusted with myself.
Bro, pause this.
It makes me feel.
I mean, just at present, I don't see a ton of need to get all hacked up under the knife. Like, maybe just some makeup. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Makeup and hair color, maybe, and then just like, don't like let her wear bootcut jeans anymore. All right, go ahead.
Really unfeminine to have to shave
They really
my
had to
face
show her
every
shaving her
single
chin.
day.
That is so. That is
My
so
biggest
fucked
fear
up.
is probably being alone, not having any friends. I'd give anything to
Yo, pause.
want to be invisible.
Like, let's just get a bunch of shots of you looking super lonely. Just lean up against that railing, just totally alone. Yeah, that's perfect.
You don't have any friends, right? Where do you typically go to think about where you don't have friends? We should go there and film that. Also, bro.
City bus, perfect.
Why do they have to get her doing her Manscaped routine? Like, that's so dark.
I know.
It's not necessary.
I know.
You know, some ladies got facial hair. It's okay.
Well, that's the fucked up part of this show. It's like they make it seem like not like being your natural self is like hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
For these people.
She should have gone under no changes, came back in that same outfit, and she should have walked out, looked at the host in her eyes, and been like, "Stop fucking playing like you don't have a mustache, bitch," and then walked out.
I know you shave too.
Yeah, I know all of you shave in here. I know. Then she should have pointed to the therapist. All of our sessions, I noticed a mean hair growing out of your mole on your face. You need to learn how to use a blade like me, dummy, and then walk out. All right, let this go.
Can't wait to see her. Here she is, the brand new Marcia Medelberg.
Did the fucking head shake from the doctors when she comes down there like
I am in shock. You look out of this world. Come with me.
Can you believe that this was from 15 years ago and not like 20 years in the future?
How are you feeling right at this moment in time?
I'm feeling good.
What about your emotional transformation, Marcia? Because you came to us, you were so shy and you were so reserved.
I feel beautiful now. I believe in myself, and nobody can take that away from me.
Yo, pause.
Ever.
Like, how do you feel right now? She's like, I don't know. You guys like broke my nose and filled me up with all this shit. So can't really tell what I feel right now. And I'm on a ton of drugs to recover from all the damage you've done. But yeah.
That's not far from the truth though. There's like this one screenshot I just saw from the show where like this person's like, you know, wrapped up in bandages from like their forehead down. Like you can't even see their features because they're just all like totally got everything redone. And she was like, I'm in so much pain. And they're like, it'll be worth it. Trust me. It's like, fucking Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Ugh.
All right. Go ahead.
I don't know who the old Marcia is anymore. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
You haven't seen yourself for quite a while.
I'm excited to now.
That time has finally arrived. I can't wait for you to see yourself.
Oh yeah, they like
behind that curtain over there.
It's so condescending, bro. She's like, I can't wait for you to see yourself now, because before, oof. Ah.
Even for us, looking at you before was rough. So I can't imagine like what you know, looking at yourself.
It's also dark because this whole production is just a cult. Like they all have to believe in what they're doing, but as soon as she gets into the real world, I don't know. I feel like you'll still discover that people suck ass.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You don't have to play anymore if you don't want. It gets pretty dark, honestly.
No, I mean,
yeah, that was a real show. That was prime time television.
No, let's hit another minute. Let's be depressed.
Okay, I'm down.
Now I'm going to ask you to step up to the curtain, and when you're ready, we'll let you see yourself.
I'm ready.
You are ready. Good, because it's time. Off you go.
Yeah, I'm just talking because of the DMCA.
Oh, you think we'll get dinged for this?
Maybe just make a note and have Nate speed up this part.
Yeah.
I just want to see this reveal. What are these crazy angles, man?
No way. Oh my god.
What if they gave her a big ass beard?
I could get used to
Oh my god, man.
And we gave you beard implants.
I want to go out.
What?
And you will.
Yo, pause. They're like,
You don't want to be.
they're like, yeah, we noticed you were having trouble getting past the stubble, so we went ahead and got hooked you up. Now you can grow a full-on biker beard, no problem.
She got a crazy like lined out beard.
No,
Yeah.
she's got like a who's that goddamn octopus pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Davy Jones?
Yeah, she's got like a Davy Jones beard, like to her ankles.
And it's gray.
Yeah, gray, and it's
Fuck yeah.
it's braided.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually we no, hey, God damn it. Yeah, we killed some dude with dreads at the 102.7 Kiss FM, summer festival, and we just implanted his dreads on your chin.
What do you think? Do you like it? She's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That's the only thing that could take this show to the next level of dark is if like
they fucked him up.
No, there was like human sacrifice.
Yeah.
Associated.
We pumped you full of fucking adrenochrome. Yeah, we this is all from freshly murdered children. We pumped you full of adrenochrome too. You've lost 10 years.
Did you just say adrenochrome? Oh my god, dude. Get Julia Roberts in here.
Dude.
Get Julia Roberts in here.
Dude. You're 10 years younger now. But that didn't come without sacrifice. What do you mean?
Bro. Hold on. I'm thinking, oh god damn it.
What?
No, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, we actually killed one of the stagehands at Woodstock 99, but we preserved his dreads, and that's what we've installed on your chin. Yeah, human sight is like we got you this beautiful designer wardrobe to go along with your new look. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, 10 children died making these clothes, so we hope you understand the cost to make you beautiful.
And we noticed that your kidney kind of sucked, so we replaced it with a new one. What? Where'd you get a kidney from? Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, when we put you under, we realized that one of the valves in your heart wasn't doing so well. So we had someone knocked off, and we did the first successful heart transplant of 2004.
Yeah. It was some shitty production assistant.
Yeah, we took it from one of our PAs. They're young,
Yeah, he
but
sucked anyways.
Annoying.
He was a hustler. He just sucked. He was annoying. He's actually pretty good at his job. He just had a weird voice.
I like how they like keep her in quarantine and then eventually show her to a mirror, like like some like Guantanamo tactics to get a positive reaction.
I just want to look at myself. No! Not until the finale. I mean, imagine that. Like, the entire healing process. She's in a hospital bed.
Yeah.
Recovering from surgery for like a month, probably.
Yeah. 100%.
Can't look in a mirror.
Then they lock her away further, and she's just in this like padded cell writing the finale all over the walls.
Yeah.
The finale. Yeah. The finale.
I can't wait for the finale.
And she finally sees herself, and she's like, "Oh my god." Yeah, God damn, dude. Imagine in present day she did all that just to get on Tinder for some guy to be like, hit her with an awful one-liner. She's like, "Why did I do any of this? Everything's the same."
Damn, that's dark.
Sorry. I Kid Cudied it.
Yeah. Yep, so that existed.
Sweet. Now that we're all
so
sad.
That's a thing. Yeah, so that's a thing. How's Portland, dude?
Sorry, I'm just picturing when we finally put, our video versions of us in malls across the world. This is what you can engage with. Like, when you go into the mall and you'll see this monitor of AI Cody and I, and it's like, oh, that's the AI TMG wall. I wonder what it does. You walk up and we're like, in 2004, there's a show called The Swan.
What?
Where people
I don't know where I am. Where did I park?
Your face is fucked up. Maybe you should go on The Swan.
Yeah. There's a plastic surgery office right down to your left.
Oh my god. That's so shitty. Portland was great, man. Portland was a movie, dude.
No. Was it an absolute docuseries or not?
It was straight up like a 10-part docuseries with, a variety article for renewal.
Yeah, dude, last night was a 30 for 30.
No, it was.
Oh my god, dude! Let me tell you about that after.
For sure.
I watched the most depressing 30 for 30 on the plane. But go ahead.
Was it from 2004 about a woman who was on a show called The Swan?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it because it's just been depressing shit for the last 20 minutes.
No, it's good. It's good. We're just testing the prototype out. No, Portland was crazy. I honestly had. I think, I said this last time, but I genuinely mean I've had like a very special moment on Saturday. It was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, felt like a little bit of a level up in my writing, and it was a good time. So, yeah, did some nutty things. Yeah.
Like some zany things.
Yeah, I did some pretty quirky things, man. Just around town, not even specifically, during the shows, but yeah.
So Voodoo Donuts. So that's a thing. They put cereal on the donuts.
That's wild.
Yeah,
dude.
Cereal belongs in milk. Thank you.
I have to roast Raleigh a little bit, because there's so many breweries out there. It's like they just discovered you could put eggs on a burger, and yeah, I don't know. It's just like Charlotte and Raleigh are like the brewery meccas,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a appropriate comparison. Maybe I should.
And Portland isn't?
No, I wouldn't say because Charlotte and Raleigh, yeah, we're really doing something awful here because we're letting Reddit know that there are breweries with women in them, and that's just gonna completely fuck the vibe up. Like suddenly all those trendy breweries in Charlotte are going to have a bunch of dudes in there talking about pinball machine cabinets, and they're not going to know what happened.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah. I was surprised in Raleigh, a lot of build your own burger spots, sort of, I can remember. But yeah, anyway. Portland was dope. I can't wait to go back. Cash lives up there. This is where he grew up, so Took me around town. I felt like a local.
Oh, nice. That's the best way to do a city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude walked past us with socks that said "Hentai till I die."
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Sort
That's
of.
fire, actually.
80 years old watching hentai. On an oxygen tank and a fucking iPad. Just, let's go.
Hentai till I die.
On his deathbed.
Yeah.
His kid's trying to talk to him. He's like, shut up.
Shut up. I'm watching hentai.
I need to watch this for the last time. That's actually cold as hell. Your whole family wants to talk to you and you just want to watch hentai. Ultimate Zoomer moment. Yeah, he just wants to be on the phone. There's nothing we can do.
Dude, the fucking, this is the 30 for 30. Can I describe it?
Of course. Yeah, I'd love to know.
So I watched, the plane was like 3.5 hours. So for the first 2 hours, I watched Wrath of Man, I think, with Jason Statham.
Sick.
Insanely sick. Actually a good movie, though. I think that's what it's called, Wrath of Man. I don't know. And then the plane, there was like an hour left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going through the documentaries section, and I see 30 for 30, and I'm like, I know these are famous. I haven't watched any of them, I don't think. So I'm just going to pick one. And so I picked one that was 50 minutes. It's like exactly the flight time that I had left. And it was about a wrestler. So I was like, okay, I don't know anything about wrestling, so this should be interesting. It is basically about like in the late 80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
Like all the best wrestlers in the States were like dirt poor because they couldn't get paid for wrestling.
Yeah.
They were all like just scraping by, and yet they were like champions.
Yeah.
And so the DuPont son, you remember that movie about the DuPont family? They made Teflon.
Yes.
And like poisoned an entire city.
Yes.
And like potentially everyone in the world.
Yes.
Because Teflon is toxic. And so they made like billions of dollars.
Yep.
And their son inherited it all and was basically obsessed with like sports and winning. And so he started a wrestling program and built this gigantic like training facility on his ranch and brought all the wrestlers there, and they won the Worlds, they won the Olympics. Like it was basically the best team, the best wrestling team in the world.
Right.
Was there. And slowly this dude starts to go like senile, basically.
Oh, dude.
He like starts to get super paranoid.
Yeah.
And I think like they said it was because of drugs and alcohol. I think I think he was an addict. They never really said why it happened, but like he just basically went insane. He turned this entire ranch into like a military compound because he was so like paranoid about people, like the government and people trying to like, I don't know, murder him.
Yeah.
And one day he went and killed the best wrestler like in the world, basically. Just went to his front door and shot him.
Yes. I want to say I was going to watch this same thing, if not a separate documentary about this.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Be called Foxcatcher that I think you're thinking about. No.
Yeah. Foxcatcher. Yeah.
It stars Steve
Did
Carell.
you guys watch that
as
one?
the murdering madman.
Nah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Super dark.
Love that. Wrestling in general has, I mean, we should maybe save this for the, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like real wrestling, like Olympic wrestling.
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought you were going to bring up this dude from sort of like the pro wrestling world, or like, I guess, I don't know what you would call it, but I thought you were going to bring up Brian Pillman, I think his name is. Brian Pillman has a crazy story. He passed from, what was it? Yeah, like a heart attack or something. But this dude is he is, I think, the dude who's like credited for basically, inspiring like the Attitude Era and, like Stone Cold, The Rock, all those people. Like he's the dude who really kind of set it off. And I believe like throughout, this actually kind of ties into the, I don't want to fuck this up because this dude is a legend, but this kind of ties into the like, don't just be good. Because I believe up until a point, a lot of his wrestling personas were sort of like clean cut, like pretty boy looks. And then
you said a perm, dude.
You said what?
Hair like that. I need a perm. I got to get hair like that. It's so sick. Keep going.
Yeah, and I think basically he was in a contract negotiation, and he came up with this bit where he was essentially going to be like shot on camera, like that was part of his storyline. And then he
Oh yeah. It was a real bullet, right?
no, I don't think it was a real bullet. Let me see. But I didn't even realize he was in the Four Horsemen.
Oh.
Yeah. His the history behind this guy is super rich, but yeah, I think if anything, like it's so funny how entertainment really, maybe not intentionally, but it draws so much from the world of wrestling, like playing the heel. That's why Jake Paul is so polarizing, because everybody wants to hate him, and in some way, that's just. Oh, do we have it? No way.
What happened with him?
This is it's like Steve Austin, Brian Pillman. I think this is the bit I'm talking about where he gets shot.
Did he die?
No.
I'm Kevin Kelly, where in just a few moments I'll be conducting a very special live interview
with
Brian Pillman. Now, remember that this interview was announced last week on Raw. And in the wake of the announcement, Stone Cold Steve Austin threatened to show up here tonight live at Brian Pillman's home in suburban Cincinnati. Now, Mr. Pillman is here with his wife. His children have been sent to their grandparents in the wake of this threat. Now, you can understand Mr. Pillman. He's very tense. He's inside immobile and feeling very vulnerable. It's a high tense situation. What will Brian Pillman do if Stone Cold Steve Austin follows up with his threat and shows up here tonight live? I will ask him that question as well as the prognosis for his recovery in just a few moments live.
All right, thank you very much, Kevin Kelly. And
looks like a long
7
time
minutes.
code.
7 minutes long.
Damn, you can't seek to. I could be misremembering this, but I swear, he gets shot, and then they cut the cameras. Maybe this isn't it. Either way, yeah, I don't know. What you were talking about just reminded me of this guy, just playing the heel.
I just have new hair inspiration now.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna go down a wormhole.
Didn't somebody get shot? Maybe it was a stuntman or something like that, or someone for a movie got shot because they thought it was a blank bullet and it was a real bullet?
Yeah, it was Superman.
Does that ring any bells?
Yeah, Superman was shot.
Isn't that what happened to Bruce Lee as well?
I don't know. I don't know shit.
Bruce Lee was also shot on set.
Yeah. I thought it was a fake bullet, and it was real. Which is still, to this day, so strange.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being fucking depressed for the hour with us, guys. Hopefully you can.
Sorry.
You can take that
I'll be
information.
back in the ship next week. These episodes are always kind of shitty, to be honest. But we tried with at least one person in the ship today.
Yeah,
right?
We went that far.
Yeah. Guys, check out Trillionaire Mindset. Subscribe, please. Actually, rate it 5 stars on iTunes too. That would be a huge help to us. It would be wonderful, and it would be a huge help to Ben and Emil as well.
Yeah.
They've been working really hard on the show, and we think it's going to be great. So subscribe. Keep an eye out for the first episode on Monday. Trillionaire Mindset, and their socials are Trillionaire Pod. And thank you guys for listening. And are we hopping to the bone?
Yeah, we got hop into the bone. Let me just make a bagel real quick.